What's up guys, Pop101 here. Today I'm going to be reviving a mod, a blast from the past, all the way from U6, with this lady right here. So let's get started. And stay tuned for today's sponsor, Guided Hacking. I'd been searching for some inspiration on what my next mod should be, and then I had a thought. What was that insanely cool mod that I got way long time ago? And then I remembered Necrotic, made by Ollie 8. That's right. Now, I don't know if you guys actually remember this because it was way back in U6, but let me tell you, this was a ton of fun. Raising enemies to fight as a zombie for you, draining their mana and health. It was honestly super cool. And I don't know if you guys actually remember the way the NPCs used to look, but they were not this skinny. So you can literally drain the life from people and make them skinnier. Well, I was thinking about it and I decided, you know what? I can make one myself. So that's exactly what I did. Alright, so as you guys can tell, we have this lovely lady right here. Now, a mod that I have not seen in a long time is the Necrotic mod made by Ollie 8. So if you grab this lady and you pull the trigger, notice she's gradually getting skinnier. And normally I'd be able to show you guys, but apparently this UI doesn't show in the video. You actually can drain the life from enemies now. So hold on, I will hold the trigger as long as I possibly can so you guys can see it. Notice, he's shaking just a little bit, and look at him, he's getting all skinny. Oh, he's going. Yeah, I think he's dead. So basically, the Necrotic mod steals their life, and what I'm calling this one is the Soul Stealer. Because basically, I think that's kind of what it does. And yes, they are still alive, but up to a certain percent. Now, if I summon a guy for him to fight, they should be able to fight without any issues. But then again, there's a couple bugs with these spawner mods sometimes, so let's get rid of that guy. And with her, we hold the trigger while grabbing her noggin real quick. She flails around because the life is draining from her. It's hurting her as well as healing us. And look at that. So she's still able to fight. That's unfortunate. Why don't we drain the rest of the life from her? And after a certain point, she ends up dying. And then she eventually stops moving, which is kind of... It's something that I wasn't really planning for the mod. So I can show you guys again. Let's drain as much life as I can. And after a certain point, they stop. They flail around for a little bit, and then they stop cold, which is very brutal. And I'm not sure if I should really add anything else to this mod, like making their eyes glow or anything like that. But they do flail around, and I don't know. I think it works pretty well as is. So I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments.
Do you want to be a game hacker? Welcome to the Game Hacking 100 and 200 series. I'm JC, and I'll be your teacher, entertainer, and whatever else you need throughout your game hacking, or as I like to call it, game enhancing journey. Get all the money and XP you could ever want.
Make sure to check out Guided Hacking, link in the description. You know, at first I had actually been struggling quite a bit to try to figure out how I should exactly make this Necrotic mod. And then I realized, wait a second, all I need to do is scale the NPC so that they get super skinny, right? And I was concerned, you know, it's kind of tough to do that. I'd never actually done that before. Psych, I actually had. You guys know where? The expansion jutsu. All I'm doing is increasing the size of the player's hand. So, all I had to do was just slowly decrease the size of the NPC. And all I need to do that, to get into some technical stuff for you, is do it over time. So we change the scale of the NPC by a small amount times time.delta time, which actually shrinks them just like this. And just so I can show you guys real quick the true difference in the sizes. Is it obvious? Oh, that is absolutely crazy. And you know, guys, I am really enjoying fighting them and making them shrink and all that by using the necrotic mod. But I gotta tell you, I just had an idea. Now, I'm not sure how well it'll actually work, but hear me out. So we shrink them like this, but what happens if their arms get too frail, you know? What I'm thinking is if they're at a certain point, a certain scale, like for example, if they are, let's shrink her just a tad bit more so then the arms get even skinnier. If she's about this skinny, what if we can now grab the arm, pull the trigger, and then rip her arms off because they're so skinny? Just look at her. I mean, she's like kind of like an alien looking with how skinny she is. Look at this. You go next to her, pal. You guys see the difference? That is absolutely astronomical. But I really think that would be cool, so I'm actually going to try doing that when I'm done recording this video for you guys. And there's really just so many different things we can do with this mod. Now, I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think. So this is really the first time that I've done a video where I show you guys some of the scripting and I go into some of the process of actually how I've done this. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And the last feature of this that, I guess, I don't really know if it's a feature, but if we get rid of this guy, because he's starting to get on my nerves. If we summon another fellow right here, look at him. Now, not only can we pull the trigger and shrink him, but if we grab both the neck and the face, so like this, or, you know, the side of the head too, all three of these locations, and we pull the trigger at the same time with both triggers, yeah, they get drained twice as fast. And no, there is no limit to how much you can drain them. So yes, you can shrink them into looking like paper, which may be a little bit excessive, but it's just one of the fun features about this mod, because I don't know, I don't feel like adding any limits to it, because it's kind of crazy all the things you can do with it. One really cool feature of the mod, which I didn't notice before, is if we shrink them like this, let's just keep shrinking her. You guys notice? Hold on, if I can actually grab it, that might help. The weapons and stuff shrink too, because they're attached to her body. Now, I don't know if that's something that I'm going to keep, because I just think it's kind of funny. You know, it is technically a bug, but I don't know. I just think it's a little fun feature of it, to be honest with you. And you know, this is a pretty good size to pick our teeth, so if we summon an enemy right here, why don't we actually grab her and use our newly made brass knuckles? Come on. Come on, get it once. And there we go. But this is my take on the necrotic mod made by Ali8, and I'm calling it the Soul Stealer. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, or any suggestions for it, I'd highly recommend you let me know in the comments below, because that is the #1 place to reach me. Definitely don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. Thanks for watching.